Today I am going to be doing another Boxycharm unboxing, but this time it's going to be a little bit different because I ended up getting a Boxyluxe Boxycharm. So if you're not familiar with that, it's basically the large box that they do. I think it's like every 3 months they'll do a larger box and it will have a ton of products in it. Now it is going to be a little bit more expensive. It's about $50 total for the box. So if you've already got a subscription plan with that, they'll bill you like, I think it's like $28.99, you know, once every 3 months for the upgrade to the Boxyluxe. And to be completely honest, I forgot I had even signed up for the Boxyluxe until I got the confirmation email that was like, congratulations, you've been upgraded. And I was like, shit, I meant to cancel it, because I signed up in like a moment of weakness where I was like, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, wow, $50 seems like a lot of money for, you know, one box. And I was afraid like, oh, is it gonna be worth it? What am I gonna think about it? So here I am with my Boxyluxe. I'm gonna go through and share with you guys everything I got in my box and we'll decide if it's worth it or not. If you would like to sign up for Boxycharm, I do have a referral code linked below. I think I get points or you get points. Sometimes there's bonuses where we both get things. So if you're interested in signing up for Boxycharm, then I will have that link below. But if you don't want to, that is fine as well. So let's get started. So first of all, the pamphlet is huge and I ended up getting variation number 2, and all of the products that I got in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different products in here. So I'm gonna get started and share with you guys everything that I got. Okay, so the first thing I got is actually a hair tool. I think this is the first time Boxycharm's ever done something so different like that. And this is what it looks like. It's called the PYT Mini Hair Straightener. And so I got the color blue. I kind of wish I would have gotten the pink one, but this is definitely like my second favorite color. So I really like that one. And then it has this like felt kind of a traveling case, I guess. It's also should be a little heat resistant. And then of course there is the hair straightener. So I really love the color of this one, and this is super teeny tiny. So yeah, let's try this out and see if it's any good. So the little pamphlet says that this is worth $75. I've never bought a hair straightener that costs that much money. I always buy the cheap ones. I actually already own a little mini hair straightener that I believe I got for like maybe $15 or so, but this one's really pretty. I'm gonna try it out and see what I think about it, but $75 is pretty steep, especially for like not even a full size hair straightener, but let's give it a go and let's see if it's any good. It says that it does reach up to 400 degrees and it's easy to travel with, so let's try it out. Okay, so it is heating up. There is a little switch in here just to turn it on and off. Now, I don't believe there is any way to control the heat, which is not my favorite, but that's also how my other little mini hair straightener is. So, and it says it heats up to 400 degrees, so I guess that's going to be how hot it gets. And I, of course, just left my hair a crazy mess. I'm not going to do all of my hair with this teeny tiny flat iron because that would take me forever, but I will do like little sections just to see like how it works. My bangs are not too curly or anything, so it's probably not going to be super noticeable, but we'll try a little bit on my curlier bits as well. But I've given it about, you know, a minute to heat up, and let's see how it works. I'll try this side too. I always have this like little dent in my hair, so let's see how it works. It did okay. One problem I usually find with these like little teeny tiny hair straighteners is it's hard to get like a super solid like clamp on it, and sometimes you can get these little like clamp marks where it almost kind of looks like little crimps in your hair. So you have to just like be very careful to like evenly apply pressure. So I find that it's easiest if I put one hand on this little end and kind of like guide it down. Otherwise it just kind of like pulls a little bit because it is so little. Ooh, but I did kind of like a little curly flip with it, and that definitely seemed to work. I'm definitely not one of those people who are very good at doing like curls with like little teeny tiny flat irons, but I will give it a try with like one little strand and let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, it's really cute doing on the little ends. I definitely think I'm better at doing curling the ends rather than curling all of my hair. Okay, so I don't know if you're able to see, I just did like little curls and stuff kind of on the ends, and I actually really kind of like how that turned out. That was a super easy, simple way to just kind of curl my ends. Like I said, I'm not very good at curling the rest of my hair with like a flat iron, but for the ends and like for the bangs, it definitely worked out pretty well. So I like that it's almost like having a tiny hair straightener and a tiny curler in one, but overall not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next things. Okay, so the next thing I got is a skincare product, and I really like when they give skincare products. Some people like them, some people don't. I am personally one of the people that do like them. So this is from the brand Elemis. It's called the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Now I've heard of this brand before, but I'm not familiar with any of their products at all. This one is their anti-aging day cream for fine lines and wrinkles, firms, smooths, and hydrates. And it is 30 milliliters. The value of this is $89. So that is definitely a product I would have never bought for myself. And it is really big. So let me open it up and let me see what I think. Okay, so it says that this is best used before your foundation and your primers. So I'm gonna apply this now. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to sink in. So I love the packaging of this. It like looks really pretty. It like looks like an expensive brand. And this says that it has a cocktail of seaweeds blended with ginkgo biloba, rose, and mimosa to moisturize and visibly improve fine lines. So yeah, I'm gonna just apply some of this and see what I think. See if it has any scent. It does have like just the slightest scent of like slightly floral. So I'm just going to take some of this off of the little interior cap and I'm gonna apply this all over my face. So it feels really nice and soft on the skin. It's not an extremely thick type of cream. It's definitely a little bit on the thinner side, but I can feel it. It feels really nice and smooth. I can definitely smell more of that mimosa scent to it. But wow, $89, like that is already worth way more than my box. So if you really do like skincare, or if you have already tried this product and you know you love it, then this has already like almost doubled the value of the box. Okay, so the next thing I got is a brush set. Now this is from Luxie and this is called their complete face set. But the price of this one is $65. So I don't know if I would pay $65 for this, but there are quite a few brushes in here that I think I might actually like. Okay, so here are the brushes, starting off with this one. This one's actually a really interesting shape. This one is called their Pro Precision Face Brush. This one, if you can see from the edge, it almost has like the slight kind of taper to it. I feel like that would be either really good for foundation, which I wish I would have used today, but I didn't, or maybe like contour or something because of the way it's kind of chiseled. I feel like that would be good for that. The next one is the 522 Tapered Highlight Brush. So it's super fluffy, a little bit bigger than what I use, but I definitely think I would use that one. Next is the 532 Round Top Blender. This one is another one. I feel like I would use this a lot for blending in like cream contour types of products, or you know, maybe foundation as well. Next is this liner-ish brush. This one is called the 221 Flat Definer. It's just kind of like one of those square kind of brushes. I have quite a few of these and I don't use them that often. Next, this one is the 229. This one's called the Tapered Blending. I wonder, it actually feels like about the right size, so I'm probably gonna use that. Next is the 201 Brow and Lash. It's just a spoolie brush. And to be honest, I kind of hate when companies include these types of brushes just because I feel like they are so cheap no matter what. Like even if you get a really good one, I still feel like it's so cheap, but got that one as well. And then next is the 213. This one's called the Eye Shading Brush, so it's just like a flat shader. And then the last one, what is this one? It looks a little different. I think this might be a retractable, and it is. So this one is called the 160 Lip Brush. So I actually kind of like that this one is got a really nice like little package to it. It's kind of like this rose goldy bronzy type of metal. Those are all the brushes. I'm gonna try to use a couple of these today for my face to see how they work. And the next product I got is a little palette. This is a blush and highlighter palette from Wander Beauty. It's called the Wanderess Dusk to Dawn. So this is what the palette looks like. It looks like it comes with like two kind of blushes and then maybe like a highlighter kind of color, but that would be way too deep for my skin tone to use as a highlighter. So I will probably try using these blushes today and see what I think. The value of this is $26. To be honest, I don't think I'd buy this for $26, especially since I hate blushes that come in these long, thin kind of pans, because like it just doesn't make sense. Like your brushes are gonna be round and a little bit fluffier. It's usually hard to get your brush into pans like this, but I'm gonna give it a go and see what I think about it. So first off, I'm just going to apply a little bit of my cream contour. So I'm just gonna apply that to my cheekbones, and I'm gonna use, let's see, the 680 Pro Precision brush and see how I like that one. Okay, I do like this brush, but I don't think I like it for this purpose. I feel like it's a little too dense to blend this out without moving my foundation around, so I'm just gonna go back to my regular favorite one. This is the Coastal Scents BR110, so I'm just going to use that to apply my contour, and I'll come back to another brush. So next, moving on to blush, I'm gonna start with this lighter blush. This one is called Tuscan Sunrise. And see what I was saying, like this is a big brush and that pan is so skinny, so I feel like it's just a tiny bit inconvenient to like try to carefully tap my brush into here. But I'm gonna apply this blush. And I think that looks really pretty. It does have a tiny bit of shimmer to it, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it kind of looks more satiny on my cheeks rather than having any super intense shimmer, so I give it a pass. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of the darker blush. That one's called Havana Nights, and I'm just gonna do that a little bit more towards the back of my cheekbones, just for a little bit more depth. And so that is the blush. Now let me see kind of what the highlighter situation looks like. Yeah, that's gonna be definitely way too dark for me. So I'm going to just use my regular highlighter and move on to the Luxie brush to see how that applies it. And again, this is the 522 tapered highlight brush, and I'm going to use my Tony Moly Hot Noodle blush just because I've used this before and I know what to expect out of it. So I'm gonna see how the brush applies it and then apply it. Oh, I like this brush. It's super, super soft. And I feel like that did a really good job at applying my highlight. Okay, so I like this brush. Now, I did really like the original highlight brush that I have from e.l.f. I think it's called their blush brush, but I find it's like perfect for highlighter, but I do like this one as well, so. Okay, so the next thing in my box is a Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette. I've actually never tried anything from Violet Voss, so I'm actually really excited, and this is a really big palette. The value of this one is $45. It's called the Pro HD palette, so I guess it's the Pro Holy Grail palette. Okay, so this is my first look at this in person. I've never actually looked at this before. Ooh, this is pretty. Now it is a lot of like, you know, warm neutrals, which I always talk about, but this is actually a really pretty palette, so I'm gonna definitely try this out today and see what I think. Let me see how many mattes there are. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try out this palette and see what I think. Like I said, I've never tried a Violet Voss before. I like the big mirror in here too, super usable, so yeah. So I'm gonna create my eye look. I'm gonna use some of my Luxie brushes, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys my finished look just because I know I'm not gonna do anything super crazy unique. Okay, I just finished using the Violet Voss Pro palette, and shit, I like this palette a lot. I don't know why I've been sleeping on this brand. I've heard of them a lot and I've seen a lot of their palettes, but I just never bought any. But these are so pretty. I mean, I shit on like warm tones a lot just because everybody has them, but this is such a nice palette. It's so pretty. So the colors that I used today, I didn't do anything like super crazy unique. I used Thanks a Latte on the brow bone. I used Transition. I used a little bit of this one called Hashtag, and then I deepened up the crease with Teddy Bear, and then on the lid I did Cool Beans and a little bit of Floof in the inner corner. So I really like this. I really like this. Actually, I also used a tiny bit of Wine and Dine, that like burgundy matte color. So pretty. I really like this palette. I mean, this is like totally worth it for me. And like I said, this was $45. So since the box was $50, like this is like almost completely worth it. And I love this palette. So I'm so glad I got this. And I don't think I would have tried Violet Voss before just because I have a lot of palettes. I do. And I'm trying to like not buy as many, but then I keep getting a lot from Boxycharm, so I really like this palette. As far as the brushes that I used these two. I used the 229 tapered blending. I usually do not like synthetic brushes that much. There's a couple that I like and a couple I don't, but I actually really liked this one. It was really like the perfect size for blending in the crease, like really like wide blends and stuff. So I actually really liked that. Usually I don't like synthetics because I feel like they don't pick up the products as well, but this one I really liked. And then this one was the 213 eye shading brush. I feel like that did a really good job. Again, it worked pretty well. This one I think worked just fine, but this one I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, I'm glad I got that. So the next thing I got in my box is a mascara. However, I'm already wearing a mascara. I got this one in my October box, and this was the Superhero It Cosmetics mascara, and I really like this one, and I'm still using this. I feel like I don't go through mascara that often, and it lasts me so long. So I'm not gonna open this one. I feel like I'm probably gonna like it because all of the more high-end mascaras that I've gotten from Boxycharm I really liked. This one is from Lorac. It's called the Pro Pomade Mascara, and it retails for $24. So I'm not even gonna open this. I don't even know what the brush looks like, but I'm gonna save this for a while because I feel like I still have so much use out of this, and I don't want these to like go to waste. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be trying that mascara today, but maybe in a couple months you'll see me using it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Okay, the next thing I got is a product from Tarte. This is called the Glitter Lip Paint. So I'm kind of afraid of what this is gonna be, and mine is in the color Strike Gold. So oh my gosh, let's see what this looks like. This one retails for $20. I mean, it like totally goes with my eyes today, but oh my god, what is this? You know, I'm not a huge fan of like glittery lip products, but I'm gonna totally give this a go. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of like a lipstick under this, because if this is like a gloss, which I guess it is, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna want something under it. So I'm gonna start by just lining my lips with my favorite lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner in the color Natural. Now that I've done my lips, I'm going to apply the lip paint. I was afraid that this was gonna be like one of those like metallic liquid lipsticks, but it seems like it's definitely more of a gloss, so let's see. Oh, it smells nice. Oh, it smells really nice. What does it smell like? It kind of has like a chocolatey kind of scent to it. One thing I find is it's very hard to get a lot of the lip product out. Yeah, definitely a thicker, sticky lip product, but you know, actually I really like it with this lip liner under it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I'm not a huge fan of super glossy lips, but I actually kind of like this. I'm surprised. Not something I would have bought myself, but I feel like I could actually use this. Okay, so the next thing I got is kind of an interesting product. This is from Spongellé or Spongellé. This is called the Blossom Bliss Body Wash Infused Buffer. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. Looks really nicely packaged. Let's see what it is. Oh, I think I remember seeing this. So it says it has extracts of yuzu, edelweiss, and vetiver. Yeah, it really smells nice. Okay, but to be completely honest, the value of this one is $20. Would I buy this for $20? I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but just from looking at it, I do not think I would buy this for $20. But it smells really good and I can't wait to use it. So, I mean, I'll at least like give it a go and see what I think about it. Unless it does something absolutely amazing for my skin, this is probably something I wouldn't have really bought. So overall, $20 is a little steep, but I will definitely give it a go and see if it's worth it. Okay, and the last thing I got, this is a makeup bag. It's from Crimes of Beauty and it's called the Wrislet and Portable Charger. So it looks like this. I think it's actually really cute. I like these little like wristlet type of products, and then inside here is a little charger power bank thing. So this is actually really cute. So it comes with the little charger here, and then this is the power bank. It's definitely a little bit more of like a lightweight feeling one, but I definitely think, you know, it would probably be just fine. And of course, you could always use a power bank if your phone, you know, doesn't stay charged very long. Like mine's getting older and it definitely does not hold a charge like it did when it first was a brand new phone. So I actually think this is really cute and definitely something super functional as well. So I like that you got something super cute. This is also pretty functional as well, but I just like the added bonus of this because the value of this is $22. And I feel like that's a reasonable price. You know, if you think like maybe $10 for the clutch and $10 for the charger, I feel like for me that is not, you know, completely absurd. So I'm actually glad I got this. I think it's really cute and yeah, I like it. I feel like that could definitely be one of those products that people either think is like kind of a last minute filler type of product. I definitely could see myself using that, so I like it. Okay, and I think that is everything that I got in my box. So the total value of my box was $386. So definitely a lot of stuff. And although there were some things I definitely think was a little bit highballing it on the price of things, I feel like I definitely got at least my $50 worth of products wise. So I actually really liked this. And to be honest, I was kind of afraid when I forgot to cancel the Boxyluxe subscription. I was like, oh shit, I think I just messed up because $50 is a lot for a subscription box. I don't know, sometimes it can just be like a hit or a miss, but I really like this. Okay, so that was it for my Boxyluxe Boxycharm box for December. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys do Boxycharm? Do you like it? Have you gotten a Boxyluxe box before? Do you think it's worth it? I was definitely very skeptical, so you know, I have to say I'm pretty happy with a lot of the stuff I got. Not everything was a perfect, but I feel like, did I get $50 worth of product for me out of this? I definitely think I did. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.